Now let's start today's class, and here we'll be discussing about the concepts, about the PYQs, and how UPSC is asking those concepts in a very, in a very tricky manner, so that these concepts are not that tough, but actually when they are coming to the examination, they become the tough nut to crack. And I'll show you how these concepts are integrated in the questions. Fine. Okay, everyone. So the first thing that we are going to discuss is this is like about the subtopics of number system, right? This everyone. After that, now let's start with the hierarchy and the classification of numbers. Okay, everyone. The classification of numbers. So the first number which is on the top of the hierarchy is the complex number. So anyone, any idea about complex number? Anybody in the class? Any idea about complex number, guys? And this chart is there on your book and your notes as well. So it's not needed to draw this, right? So guys, any idea about complex number? Anybody in the class? बोलते रहिए, please.
It comprises of the roots of the negative numbers, which are basically imaginary.
Acha. See guys, you know what? Complex number is the combination of real number and imaginary number. So this is A plus IB, right? You might have seen this type of number अभी अपने school में कभी. Anyone has seen this type of number A plus IB? Yes? Yes? Okay. Friends, let me tell you one thing. A plus IB is a complex number, that is fine. But have you ever thought, I mean, let me tell you a very classic thing or a very general thing. Whatever you see around yourself, guys, right? Whatever you see around yourself or whatever you use in your daily life or any ritual or anything, it has a logic behind it. Suppose that if I talk about this pen has some need, that's why it is there, right? If you talk about your, let's say your shoes, so why your shoes are there and why they have this type of shape, right? Suppose that the chair in which you are sitting right now, so why the chair is like this, what was the need of it, right? Or suppose that this air conditioner or this TV or whatever. So friends, everything has a logic behind it. That's why they are there in the existence, correct? So have you ever used in your daily life the complex numbers? Any one of you? Have you ever used the complex number in your life? And all of you are in your 20s, right? ठीक है? So आपने इतनी लाइफ में कभी complex number use किया? No? Okay. So what was the maths? What was the need of it in mathematics? Right? Just think on it, guys. Okay. So मैं भी यही सोचता था कि complex number हमें पढ़ाया क्यों जाता है? What was the need of it? ठीक है? But friends, let me tell you. Have you ever studied or have you ever heard about quadratic equation? You all know about quadratic equation, guys, right? So, jab quadratic equation, when in mathematics the quadratic equation were being discussed, then we got one quadratic equation which had no solution till then, right? And the quadratic equation was x square plus 1 is equal to 0, right? A very simple quadratic equation, right? This is responsible for the discovery, not the discovery, it was invention actually, for the invention of complex number. Let me tell you. Right? Why? Because the solution for this equation is what? X square is equal to minus 1. Everybody, right? The solution for this equation is x square is equal to minus 1. Now, can you tell me a number whose square is a negative number? Anyone? Can you tell me a number whose square is negative? No.
Negative number square will also be negative.
Minus into minus is positive actually, right? Minus 2 into minus 2 will become plus 4. Everyone fine now? So actually what? In real numbers, हमारे पास ऐसा कोई number ही नहीं था whose square was negative. Right? So that's why we had to imagine a number from our side whose square is negative. Right, everyone? And then we imagined a number iota. Its square is -1. You might have read this value. Right, everyone? Iota square is -1. Right? And the value of iota is under root of -1. Everyone, this is I. I stands for imaginary character. Right, everybody? I stands for imaginary character. Correct? And a combination of a real number and imaginary number is known as the complex number, guys. Everybody clear? The combination of a real number and imaginary number. So this is the real part of it and this is the imaginary part of it. Guys, hope it is clear. Right? All right. Okay. Now friends, imaginary number can't be classified further. वो वही एक number था. ठीक है? Now let's talk about the real number, friends. अब ये बताइए कि what are the real numbers? Everyone, what are the real numbers? What?
The actual numbers that we would either it's in fraction or it's in the decimal points and the actual whole numbers.
Whole number मत बोलिए. Whole number is another category. Right?
Any number that can be represented or number line.
Yes. I mean, both of you are correct, but the thing is, like, he is more bookish. Right? Bookish definition is this only, a number that can be represented on the number line. Right? Right. ठीक है. Now guys, there is one more new term in this definition, the number line. Right? Now friends, what is number line?
On which you
A line where all the numbers are there. Right? Just think on it. Okay? A line where all the numbers are there. So this line starts from -infinity and goes up to +infinity. Everybody clear now? So this line is, shall I remove this everything? Huh? Okay. So this line is what? This line is -infinity to +infinity. Right? Okay. And obviously this is 0. Midpoint. Huh? This is 0. Now friends, you tell me, like you are telling a number that can be represented on the number line. Okay? Now everyone, just tell me one thing. Can you represent -5.97 in this number line? Can you represent -15.97 in this number line? Yes. Can you represent 0.00297 in this number line? Everyone, yes? Right? So a number that we can use is known as real number. Right? जितने numbers की value आपको पता है, they all are real numbers, guys. Correct? They all are real numbers. And yes, that's why they can be represented in this number line, where all the numbers are there. Acha. Ye, I mean, a small thing that I want to discuss, which you generally, I think, you ignore. Can you tell me, just next number to 1? Next real number to 1.
1.0.
Can you tell me that just next real number to 1?
1.0.
How many zeros?
Many zeros. As many numbers.
Okay. Yes, guys. Can you tell me the value? No. No. आप नहीं बता पाएंगे. Neither you nor I right everyone? So what I want to say is real numbers are so dense guys, ठीक है? Even अगर आप एक point भी रखते हैं ना यहाँ पे, this inside this point एक cluster होगा real numbers का, right everybody? Correct friends? Clear now? Okay, they are so dense, and that's why some of you are might be engineers also. So you might have heard or you might have read also the concept of open interval and closed interval. ठीक है, I take back my words. नहीं ऐसा नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं है. Okay, I take back my words. Anyways, so friends, now, so this is real number, right? Okay, after that, the real number can be classified into two categories. Everybody, the real number can be classified into two categories. The one is rational, another is irrational. Okay, everyone. Now, what is the definition of rational number? Anyone? What is the definition of the rational number, guys?
Non-recurring.
Rational number.
Which can be presented in P by Q form with Q being non-zero.
She's right. A number that can be represented in the form of P by Q, where Q is not equal to 0. Right, everybody? Rational number, a number that can be represented in the form of P by Q, where Q is not equal to 0. Everybody, right? Now, please, everyone, Q is not equal to 0. What is the meaning of it? Huh?
Because 0 isn't to anything is 0, so we can't have the multiple of
देखिए, पहले सबसे पहली बात ये है कि आप 0 से Q can't be 0. It means denominator should not be 0. इसका मतलब ये सबसे पहले. Now, why denominator should not be 0?
divide करोगे 0 से, because we have no number up till now discovered to उसको divide करता है.
और फिर से बोलिए क्या 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 सिमोन आपने क्या बोला?
नंबर को डिवाइड करता है, उस नंबर का हमको पता नहीं चला तो
अच्छा. Okay. See everyone. This point is very clear that denominator can't be 0. And why denominator can't be 0? You are telling that if something divided by 0, so the value becomes infinite. Right? Now my question to you is, why it is considered as infinite? Okay. Put as many y as you can till the question gets vanished. Right? मैं आपको किसी क्वेश्चन का आंसर नहीं दूंगा, आपके सवाल को खत्म करना होगा. राइट? यस एवरीवन, इतनी बात करिए कि प्रश्न जो है समाप्त हो जाए. राइट? यस एवरीवन. हाँ जी. 0 से डिवाइड करने पे इनफाइनाइट क्यों हो जाता? क्या रीजन? Why if a number is divided by 0 becomes infinite? Or everybody knows it, but do you know the reason for that?
जैसे कि 1 से डिवाइड करने के बाद कुछ तो वैल्यू आती है, वैसे 0 से डिवाइड करने के बाद वैल्यू नहीं आती.
अच्छा ठीक है guys. To know the reason, we should go back to the basics of division. Right? Let me talk about the basics of division guys. ठीक है? मुझे ये बताइए 12 divided by 3, what is the significance of it? What is the meaning of it? मुझे ये बता देगा 4 is the answer. I'm not bothered about the answer.
4 times 3.
हाँ
4 times 3.
4 times 3 what? ठीक है.
12.
नहीं, he is right, but actually he didn't speak the word which I wanted to listen. See, 4 times 3 has to be added to make it 12. Right? 4 times 3 has to be added to make it 12. Correct, everybody? So this is what? This is 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. See, the situation is how many times 3 should be added to 3 to make it a 12. This is the significance of this division, guys. Everyone. How many times 3 must be added to 3 to make it 12? Correct, everyone? That's why we get the answer as 4. Everybody clear now? Right. Acha, now, similarly 15 by 5. Huh? Everyone? So 5 plus 5 plus 5, the answer is 3. All of you. It's clear now? Right? Now, friends, how many times, suppose that now it is 1 by 0 or anything divided by 0. So how many times zeros must be added to 0 to make it 12? Sorry, make it 1. आप इनफाइनाइट मत बोलिए, आप ये बताइए कि कितनी बार मैं जोड़ूं. अभी इनफाइनाइट टर्म आया ही नहीं है कहीं. जब तक वो इंट्रोड्यूस नहीं किया जा रहा है तब तक आप उसके बारे में कुछ नहीं जानते हैं. राइट एवरीवन? आंसर नहीं आएगा. यू वोंट गेट द आंसर हियर एवरीवन. ओके, ठीक है, ठीक है. लेट मी टेल यू फ्रेंड्स, let me tell you a situation, right? Acha, you might have read ke parallel lines are meeting at infinite. Huh? Yes?
Yes.
Parallel lines are meeting at infinite. Right? Okay. Just think about it. Let me give you a situation, guys, right? Suppose that you are standing, suppose that in a building which is like, let's say, which is of 20-story building, suppose that, right? You are standing on the like roof of a 20-story building, suppose that, or in a hilly area, suppose that, right? So there you can observe that like very far, the sky and the earth, they are meeting somewhere, right? You can treat them as two parallel planes, like this and like this. Everyone fine now? Acha, if I ask you ki please go to that point, then what will happen? That point moves away. Right? Okay, so if I ask you to go to that point, so that point moves away. Okay? So again, if I ask you, please go to that point, so that point moves away. No, friend, what happens? You can't deny the phenomenon that they are not meeting because your eyes are witnessing it, right? So you can't deny that. So you will say they are meeting somewhere, but where? We don't know, right? So that we don't know point. There is some point. They are meeting somewhere. But where, we don't know. So that don't know point, it is very far, it might be very far. Right? So that point was called as infinite. That very large number, we don't know the value of it. So it is how far? It is infinite kilometer far. Right? We don't know the value. So that's why, so 0 plus 0 plus 0, like, iske baad se, like after that situation, guys, after that, this parallel lines wala concept. So after that situation, you know what? Whatever is not happening, it is happening at infinite, it was assumed. Correct, everybody? Right. So that's why if you are adding this, till when you have to add? Till infinite you have to add. Correct, everybody? Till when you have to add? Till infinite you have to add. That's it. Okay? So that's why, guys, 1 by 0 or any number divided by 0 becomes infinite. Correct? Everyone fine now? Okay. All right. Yes, everyone. After that, now we were discussing this actually, right? So let's come back again to this. You know what, guys, whatever is written, right, in your books, it is actually tried and tested, right? So when somebody says कि like आप NCERTs पढ़िए स्कूल की, right? तो इसका मतलब कि आप NCERT को इस तरह से पढ़िए, right? You have to study like this. You should be knowing the meaning of every nuances, each and every symbols. Guys, it is clear, right? All right. Now, friends, if a number can be written in the form of P by Q, what is P by Q? What is P by Q, guys? P by Q is a fraction. Bas. P by Q is a fraction, yeah. Which means what? A number that can be represented in the form of a fraction will be known as rational number. That's it. A number that can be represented in the form of fraction will be known as rational number. Everybody clear now? Now, rational numbers, right? Think about it, how a number is being represented in the form of rational form of fraction, right? Think about it, guys. मुझे ये बताइए, the number is written like this 1.25. ठीक है? If I have to represent this number in the form of a fraction, what is the process for that? What is the process? Huh? What? What is the process?
So into 100 divided by 100.
Yes, everybody knows it. This is into 100 divided by 100. You are saying the same thing, right, everybody? Into 100 divided by 100, correct? And why into 100? Because there are 2 digits after the decimal. That's why 1 followed by 2 zeros are there, right, everybody? So this is multiplied by 100 and divided by 100. So this becomes 125 by 100, and both the numbers are divisible of 25. Divisible by 25, so this is 5 by 4. So friends, you know what? The equivalent fraction of 1.25 is 5 by 4. Friends, yes or no? Right. Now, suppose that if we have, let's say, 3 places, suppose that 1.225. Now, guys, what is the process? Into 1000 divided by 1000, right? So what I'm trying to say is, if countable digits are there in front of, like after the decimal, let's say 15 digits are there, right? So 1 followed by 15 zeros will be multiplied, and that will be divided, and you can convert this number into fraction. Same process for all the terms, right? So guys, here, if the digits can be counted after the decimal, then it is very simple to convert that number into fraction. Correct, friends? After that, now one more case can be asked where the after decimal we have infinitely many digits. Suppose that this is 3.333333. How many times 3's are there? Infinitely many times 3's are there. Correct, everybody? Now, if I need to convert this number into fraction, though everybody knows the value, this is 10 by 3, right? You all know it, I think. पता होगा आपको. या ऐसे कर रहे हैं. पता है? Yes. So this is 10 by 3, guys, right? Okay. Now, how to find this as 10 by 3? So everyone, just assume this as x. Okay? After the decimal, how many digits are being repeated? 1. Multiply this value with 10, right? So 10x, friends, what will be 10x? 33.33333, right? Now, friends, let's say this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. So equation 2 minus equation 1, right? what this will become? 9x
equals to 30
30 point?
name is 30.
Yes. Everybody, this will become 9x. I mean, RHS minus RHS will become 9x and LHS minus LHS. I mean, this is LHS and this is RHS, right? So this is 33 minus 3, and after the decimal, everything will be cancelled. Correct? So this will be 30. So x will be 30 by 9. And what is 30 by 9? Both the numbers are the multiple of 3. So this is 10 by 3. Everyone, fine now. Acha. So after decimal, if we have infinitely many digits, we can use the process, right? And friends, one question was asked in UPSC CSAT. It was asked in CSAT 2020, I suppose. So I'll give you one question. आप एक बार करिए उसको जरा. The question was 1.27272727. This is UPSC CSAT का question. ठीक है? Question was, what will be equivalent fraction to this number? Okay. Please try to find the value and tell me the answer. What will be the equivalent fraction to this number?
14 by 11. 14 by 11.
Yes. Everyone, the answer is 14 by 11. Everybody getting this or not? नहीं आ रहा है तो बोलिए मैं करता हूँ. आ गया? All of you got the answer? Shall I solve it? Okay, don't worry. See everyone, I assume this value as x. So here after decimal we have 2 digits, right? So we'll multiply this with 100. So 100x is equal to 127. 100x is equal to 127.272727 and so on. So this is 99x is equal to 126, then x is equal to 126 divided by 99. So what is the, I mean, both the numbers I think are divisible by 9. So this is 14 by 11. And if you want to, you may check out this value from your calculator, right? This will give you 1.272727. Right, everybody? Okay. Friends, any other doubt? Any confusion? Any question? No? All right. So guys, now, here, suppose that now I have the repetition of 3 digits, 1000, 4 digits, 10,000. हो जाएगा अभी. So friends, now, the rational number part is okay. Now let's talk about the complement of rational number. The complement of rational number is irrational number. Everybody fine now? Acha. You told me the definition of rational number was a number that can be represented in the form of p by q. Right? Now if I talk about irrational number, so obviously a number that cannot be represented in the form of p by q. Right guys? A number that cannot be represented in the form of p by q. Correct. Now friends, cannot be represented in the form of p by q. Cannot be. Cannot is a very heavy term guys. Cannot, हो ही नहीं सकता. तो भाई ऐसा क्या है जो हो ही नहीं सकता? Now think on it. We know if we have after the decimal, if we have countable digits, suppose that, then we know the process how to convert this number into fraction. If we have infinitely many digits, we know the process how to convert this number into fraction. Correct, everybody? Right. Now, the definition is saying a number that cannot be represented in the form of p by q. Cannot be. ऐसा कौन सा केस होगा where this process will cease to, I mean, this process will be ceased. आप इसको use ही नहीं कर पाएंगे.
Non-recurring.
Okay. See everyone, एक ऐसा केस हो सकता है कि जहां पे you won't be able to decide. See, here you are multiplying and dividing by 1000. right? Here you are multiplying by 10, here you are multiplying by 100, right? Depends upon the how many digits are being repeated. When you are not able to decide that, then you won't be able to convert that number into fraction. Correct, everyone? Right. Now the situation is what? Which type of number that will be? Right? So everyone, you please take out your mobile phone थोड़ी देर के लिए. Right? You please take out your mobile phone. Right? And ठीक है, आप लोग शेयर करके भी कर सकते हैं, जरूरी नहीं कि सब लोग निकालें. And find the value of pi, right? The value of pi. Yesterday was pi day. Yesterday नहीं. I mean एक दिन 14th March को. Yes, everyone. The value of pi. And friends, you know what? Search. I mean, don't go for all the search. Go to the image search. Right? Google will show you the option like all web search, something. So go to the image search. Check the first image. Right? First image or second image. Now, you please tell me what the value is showing. Just tell me the value. आप बताइए मैं क्या लिखूं? हाँ. 3.14. हाँ. 15. 92. 65. 35. 89. बस कर. See friends, what I want to discuss is, see, you are looking at the value of pi, right? You might have observing this thing, you might have observed this thing, your image is like ended, and but this dot is still there. आपकी image खत्म हो गई होगी वहाँ पे, but the dot is still there. Yes. Now, if I ask you to convert this number into fraction, right? Guys, this is a problem. See, here also we have the infinitely many digits. Here also we have the infinitely many digits. And here also we have the infinitely many digits. But the difference is what? Here we have a set pattern. Here we have a pattern. Here we don't have any pattern. मैं आपसे कहूं अगर कि after 1, how many zeros will we put? You don't know the answer. Correct, everyone? You don't know the answer. Right? And friends, you might have seen a movie, Life of Pi. Do you remember that movie? What do you remember about that? शेर. Oh, शेर. अच्छा ठीक है, अगर आपको शेर याद है तो what was the name of that शेर? Yes, oh great यार. तो याद है. Yes, Richard Parker was the name of that tiger. Okay. So friends, there एक शॉट था उस मूवी में जहाँ पे द प्रोटैगनिस्ट वाज अ चाइल्ड. तो उससे पूछा कि व्हाट इज योर नेम स्कूल में उससे. तो ही सेड मैम माय नेम इज पाई पटेल. व्हाट इज पाई पटेल, डू यू नो द मीनिंग ऑफ योर नेम? ही सेड यस. उन्होंने बोला जस्ट राइट इट. एंड like 1, 2, 3, 4, how many blackboards were there? I mean, he just filled up all the blackboards, but the value of pi was still continuing. You might have observed. I mean, अगर आपको याद है तो, ठीक है? That was the shot in the movie. And guys, my experience with pi is what? In my masters, me and my friend Ashish, we were doing one experiment. ठीक है? With MATLAB software, if अगर आपने सुना है तो, ठीक है? It is used for image processing. Yeah. तो we were doing an experiment. वहाँ पे we had to input a value from our side up to, I mean, some places of decimal, जहाँ तक का accuracy we want. ठीक है? तो वो आपसे पूछता है कि how many decimal accuracy you want. तो अब we had to insert pi. जब उसने पूछा कि हाउ मेनी डेसिमल एक्यूरेसी यू वांट, तो मैंने आशीष को देखा, ही सेड कि एक काम कर, इसमें 10,000 डाल दे। मैंने कहा क्यों? बोला देखते क्या होता है। तो आई पुट 10,000, राइट? And as I press entered, we were in this screen, then screen got like up, and like we came around in 10th screen, scroll down, 10th screen पे हम आगे नीचे। फिर हमने जो है ना उसको देखना शुरू किया, and still it was continued. After 10,000 places of decimal, it was continued. Then we started scrolling up, right? Guys, we were surprised. Each digit was different than the previous digit. Each digit, there was no pattern. Till 10,000 decimal places we have observed it, right? That's why when they say a number that cannot be represented in the form of p by q, then they mean it. It cannot be represented. Because 10,000 तक तो मैंने चेक किया है, शायद अगर मैं 1 लाख भी डालता तब भी वो नहीं खत्म होता, right? तो actually what is written in your book, it has some meaning, guys, and every word is important. You have to respect each and every word, right? सिर्फ याद कर लेने से काम नहीं चलेगा। Okay everyone, correct now? ठीक है। अच्छा, by the way, what is pi? Pi होता क्या है? 22/7, अच्छा। See everyone, if you are saying pi is 22/7, right? If you are saying pi is 22/7, then my follow-up question to you is, then why it is an irrational number? 22/7 is p by q, and where q is not equal to 0. Then why it is an irrational number, guys?
So probably because it is
Huh?
also an imaginary number.
क्या मैं ये पूछ रहा हूँ, ये p by q में लिखा हुआ है, तो फिर पाई इरेशनल क्यों है? अगर पाई ये है तो
Real value of pi is 3.14 that.
see everyone, this is not the exact value of pi. तो आज के बाद आप ये मत बोलिएगा कि pi is 22/7. Please don't say this. Pi is not 22/7. Pi is an approximation to 22/7, right? That we have considered for ease of calculation. Okay? Because you can't write this much large number all the time. And guys, you know what? Pi की definition क्या है? Let me tell you. Pi is what? Pi is the ratio of diameter and circumference of the circle. देखिए, let me tell you an experiment behind pi. ठीक है? और ये किसने किया था पता है? ये एक्सपेरिमेंट किया था आर्किमिडीज ने. Okay? See what he has done. He has taken some different circles, guys. Right? And what he was doing, he was taking some experiments, so he was finding some readings of it. Huh? Like this. मुझे एक बात बताइए, suppose that if you have like in earlier days, what we used to do is, we used to take a string. We used to use a string for measurements. ठीक है? वैसे आज भी आपने देखा होगा कि आज भी वैसे ही होता है. Suppose that you went to the market to buy some wire, suppose that, right? तो वो वायर का, like if you say कि सर भैया मेरे को 5 मीटर तार दे दो, तो like how do they measure 5 मीटर? उनने अपने काउंटर पे एक मार्किंग लगा रखी है, राइट? वो ऐसे ऐसे करते हैं लाइक दिस, और आपको दे देते हैं 5 मीटर. यू डू लाइक दिस? किया है आपने कभी? या फिर इफ यू गो टू अ टेलर, हाउ डू दे टेक द मेजरमेंट? दे जस्ट आई मीन, एक उनके पास मीटर होता है, वो ऐसे करके रैप कर, मतलब ऐसे करके लपेट देते हैं आपके चारों तरफ, and they just open it, right? And they say कि your waist is 28, suppose that, right everyone? ऐसा ही होता है, ठीक है? So what I'm trying to tell you is कि if you have a string, then what are the parameters that you can measure? So the parameters are diameter and the parameter is circumference, right? So what he was doing is, on that day, he was taking these two parameters and he was doing some operations, some mathematical operations like multiplication, division, powers, a to the power b, something like that. He was doing some operations. Surprisingly, what he has observed was one value which is c divided by d, circumference divided by diameter, was coming exactly same for all the circles, all the sizes of circles, irrespective of the size of the circle. This value was coming constant all the time. Then he thought, yeah, it is a constant number, right? And guys, he was a Greek mathematician actually, Archimedes. So ये जो pi है ना, pi is a term of Greek alphabet, right? So he has given the name of pi to this. And the value that he was getting was this much large. But every time he was getting the same value, right? So he thought here it is a constant term. The problem is pi is associated with a circle, right? And guys, circle is a very, very frequently used geometry. आप टेम्पल देखिए, आप रोड्स के राउंड अबाउट्स देखिए, आप मॉस्क देखिए, right? So everywhere it is used. So now the problem is, if I am taking 2 places of decimal, if you are taking 3 places of decimal, somebody is taking some like 5 places of decimal, so my measurement, your measurement and his measurement will be different all the time. So that's why we wanted to consider a universal value of pi for the calculation. And that's why a very, very closed approximation to this number has to be found out. And this was 22/7. Correct, everybody? Right? That's why generally we use 22/7 as pi, but it is not the exact value. It is just for the ease of calculation and for proper measurement we had to use. That's it. Correct, everybody? So please. तो आज के बाद आप ये नहीं कहेंगे कि pi is 22/7, right? इंटरव्यू में भी आपके साथ ये हो सकता है. Let me tell you. If you say pi is 22/7, then they will ask the follow-up question, then why it is an irrational number? और आप सोच के देखिए कितना embarrassing हो जाएगा आपके लिए. Right? Okay. Anyways, shall we move now, guys? Okay. So we started with rational number and we went to pata nahi kahan ka. Anyways, acha friends, all the root of prime numbers are irrational number, right? Prime numbers are the number which has only 2 factors, right?
One and the number itself.
Yes, 1 and the number itself. So friends, under root 2, under root 3, under root 5, under root 7, under root 11, they all are irrational numbers. They all are irrational numbers. Everybody okay with it? Right? Fine. ठीक है. After that, मैं हटा दूं इसे अब. Everyone done? After that, irrational number can't be divided further, but rational number can be classified as integers and fractions. Integers are what? A rational number whose denominator is 1 becomes integer. Right, everyone? A rational number whose denominator is 1 becomes integer. And fraction. If I talk about fraction, friends, fractions are 2 types of fraction: proper fraction and improper fraction. What are proper fraction and what are improper fractions? Anyone, any idea? Yes. Everybody, proper fraction is like 2 by 5, 3 by 5, right? But improper fraction is 6 by 5. So if numerator is lesser than denominator, this is proper fraction. When numerator is bigger than denominator, it is actually a mixed fraction. You might be knowing it, everybody. It is actually a mixed fraction, so that's why it is known as improper fraction. Correct, friends? Any other doubt? No? Acha. After that, fractions are this, and now integers, everyone. Integers का set अगर आपको define करना होगा तो आप कैसे करेंगे? If you have to define the set of integers, how would you define it? हाँ, everybody, देखिए, integers are -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and up to infinity, right? So this like starts with -infinity and goes to +infinity. Right, everyone? अब समझिएगा जरा. This is what? This is negative integers. This is a set of negative integers, right? This is the set of negative integers, right? This is the set of positive integers. I mean, पूरा यहां से यहां तक non-negative integers, right, everyone? And here it is positive. ठीक है? Guys, clear now? What about 0, friends? Can you treat 0 as positive integer? Or can you treat 0 as negative integer? What is 0? 0 is actually neither positive nor negative. It is a neutral number, right? अच्छा. So friends, what I want to say is, अच्छा ठीक है, बाद में बात करते हैं. Now, if I talk about positive integers, guys, positive integers is also known as natural number. Everybody, set of positive integers is known as natural numbers. ठीक है? ये वाला set of positive integers is known as natural number. Correct? Natural number along with 0 becomes non-negative, and this is represented by W. It becomes whole number. Everybody, this is the set of whole numbers. Correct, friends? Okay. अच्छा. Whole number में 0 and positive integers means natural numbers and negative integers, right? Friends, एक बात का ध्यान रखिएगा. If the question say x is a natural number, so natural number everybody knows. If the question says x is an integer, which means question wants you to think about the negative values also. Please take care of this, right? So try to learn how to read a question properly. ठीक है? सवाल को पढ़ना सीखिए guys. Done, everyone? Okay. Shall we move now? Everyone, any doubt in this chart? Any confusion? No? Shall we move now? Okay, that's good. Okay. So after that, friends, now let's talk about prime numbers. Okay? What are prime numbers, guys? We have already discussed. A natural number. इस बात का ध्यान रखिएगा. A natural number. Prime number can't be negative, guys. Please take care of it. Huh? A natural number that has only two factors, 1 and itself, is known as prime number. Everyone fine now? And friends, just tell me one thing. What about 1? 1 is prime or not?
Right. Because it has only one time.
Guys, 1 is neither prime nor composite. Composite means, you know, a number which has more than two factors is known as composite number. So everybody, 1 is neither prime nor composite. So if 1 is not prime, then which number is the first prime number? 2. Okay. So everyone, 2 is the first prime number and 2 is the only even prime number. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है गाइस. ये जितने भी यूनिक केसेस होते हैं ना, only one. UPSC is focusing upon these unique cases and I'll be showing you the cases in number system. अभी जैसे जैसे this class will move, I'll show you the numbers. ठीक है? So everybody, इस बात का ध्यान रखिएगा कि 2 is the first prime number and only even prime number. Correct? ठीक है? अच्छा. So these are the prime number. ठीक है? And from 1 to 100, how many prime numbers are there? If you remember it, 25. Good. From 1 to 200, how many prime numbers are there? 46. Correct. Everybody? Right? इस बात को याद रखिएगा. From 1 to 100, we have 25 prime numbers. From 1 to 200, we have 46 prime numbers. Please, everybody. Clear? ठीक है? Okay. Now, one statement is written. Read that statement, guys. One statement is written. Read that statement. A prime number can always be expressed in the form of 6n plus minus 1 or 4n plus minus 1 where n is a natural number, but the converse is not true. Okay, everyone? A prime number can always be expressed in the form of 6n plus minus 1. अगर आप greater than 3 की बात कर रहे हैं तो मैं सीधे सीधे यही लिख देता हूँ. ठीक है? In fact, 4n plus minus 1 भी होगा. ठीक है? 3 onwards. 3 onwards, 4n plus minus 1 भी होगा. But the converse is not true. पहले तो ये बताइए, are you getting the meaning of this statement? जैसे कि मैं कहना ये चाहता हूँ, where n belongs to natural number. Guys, this is the sign of belongs to. ठीक है? n belongs to the set of natural numbers. And what is the set of natural number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to infinity. ठीक है? So friends, suppose that any prime number, you say, let's say it is 23, right? 23 is what, guys? 23 is 6 into 4 minus 1. ठीक है? Let's say 37. 37 is 6 into 6 plus 1. Friends, what I'm trying to say is, any prime number you say, it will be definitely either 1 more than the multiple of 6 or 1 less than the multiple of 6. Any prime number. Suppose that it is 61. Right, guys? 61 is what? 6 into 10 plus 1. Guys, yes or no? So any prime number, if you talk about, it will be either more than, either 1 more than the multiple of 6 or 1 less than the multiple of 6. ठीक है? And friends, here this statement says one more condition, that the converse is not true. What is the converse? Converse होता क्या, पहले तो ये बताइए. What is the converse? What is the meaning of converse? ठीक है? In reverse manner, right? But the converse is not true. Everybody, every prime number follows this form. But if a number is following this form, it may be or may not be the prime number. समझिए इस बात को. Right? So this statement is true only from one side, not from both the sides. For example, the number is 25. Everybody, the number is 25. 25 is what? 25 is 6 into 4 plus 1. But is it a prime number? No. Right. So friends, you know what? Suppose that you are appearing in UPSC interview, right? So you must have cleared prelims stage and mains stage both. But if you have cleared prelims stage, you may be appearing for interview or may not be, right? Or guys, you all are, suppose that you must have graduated, right? All of you, right? So if you are graduate, it is obvious that you might have completed your 12th. It is obvious. You must have completed your 12th, I should say. But if you have completed your 12th, right? So guys, now you are getting the meaning of converse is not true. Correct? So this statement is also true only from one side. Acha, can you tell me any example in mathematics where the converse is true? Anything? Anybody in the class? Any example in maths where the converse is true? Huh? हाँ जी. अच्छा ठीक है, मैं स्टेटमेंट की बात कर रहा हूँ. ये एक्चुअली आपने जो आइडेंटिटी है ना, ये आपने आइडेंटिटी ही बोल दी, तो ये ऑलवेज ट्रू है वैसे ही. यस एवरीवन, मैं आइडेंटिटीज पे भी आऊंगा अभी. ठीक है. सी फ्रेंड्स, एक स्टेटमेंट मैं बोलता हूं. इफ अ नंबर इज अ मल्टीपल ऑफ 2, इट इज नोन एज इवन नंबर. राइट. So even number is a multiple of 2 and multiple of 2 is an even number. Both of them are like, अच्छा एक और बोलता हूँ, suppose that all the multiples of 10 are ending with 0. A multiple of 10 is ending with 0. So if a number is multiple of 10, it will be ending with 0. And if a number is ending with 0, it must be the multiple of 10 also. Guys, yes or no? Everybody clear now? ठीक है. So these are very small things. आप भी सोच सकते हैं. Right? Correct everybody? Shall we move now? अच्छा. After that, मैं प्राइम नंबर पे अभी थोड़ा सा और डिस्कशन करना चाहता हूँ आपके साथ. So friends, this I think we have already discussed, right? 1 is neither prime nor composite. 2 is the first prime number and the only even prime number. There are infinite prime numbers, and from 1 to 100, 25 prime numbers. From 1 to 200, 46 prime numbers. Everybody clear now? Okay guys, done? ठीक है? All right. After that, guys, this is the list of first 100 prime numbers. ठीक है? ठीक है. This is the list of first 100 prime numbers. This list is already there in your notes, तो अब जरूरत नहीं है उस लिस्ट को बनाने की, बट आप देख लीजिए एक बार. So these are the single digit prime numbers 2, 3, 5, 7, and these are the prime numbers from 11 to 20. These are the prime numbers from, like, they are in 20s, they are in 30s, and so on. They are written like this. Guys, hope it is clear. ठीक है? Okay, done. अच्छा. Now friends, how to find whether the given number is prime or not? ठीक है? The process is known as root test, or the root algorithm. In some books you will find. The process is known as root test. The process is known as root test. ठीक? Or the root algorithm. Okay? ठीक है? So the process, let me tell you with an example. ठीक है? सबसे पहले you have to find the rough root of the given number. Right everyone? The rough root of the given number. Okay? And after that, all the prime numbers lesser than that root. Right? if they are dividing the original number, then the number is composite. If they are not dividing the original number, then the number is prime. I'll show you with an example. Guys, for example, let's say if I talk about 83, guys. Okay, 83. If I have to test whether 83 is a prime or not. Okay? Everybody clear? Now friends, can you tell me the rough root of 83? Under root.
9.
Obviously 9. Up 9 le lo ya 10 le lo, it's up to you. Right? You can take it 9 or 10 also. It's up to you totally. Now friends, all the prime numbers less than 9. So they are 2, 3, 5, 7. Right? They are 2, 3, 5, 7. Now please check. 2 divides this number? No. 3 divides this number? No. 81 is the multiple of 3, तो इसका तो नहीं हो सकता. 84 हो जाएगा. Now 5 divides this number? No. 7 divides this number? No. 12 sevens are 84. Right? So guys, this number is a prime number. Okay, so this is root test. Let me tell you for one more number. For example, 53, everybody, right? Guys, 53. What is the rough root of 53? 7. So all the prime numbers till 7 ही आप ले लो. 2, 3, 5, 7 again. मुझे ये बताइए, 53 is the multiple of 2? No. 53 is the multiple of 4? Sorry, 3? No. 53 is the multiple of 5? No. 53 is the multiple of 7? No. 53 is a prime number. Right? अच्छा. Friends, I just wonder, अगर ये 2, 3, 5, 7 से डिवाइड नहीं हुआ, तो हाउ कैन यू से इट इज अ प्राइम नंबर? अगर मान लीजिए 2, 3, 5, 7 के आगे वाले नंबर से डिवाइड हो गया तो? हैव यू थॉट अबाउट इट? Then why didn't you ask? Yes, everyone. मैं आपसे कह रहा हूं कि if it is not being divided by 2, 3, 5, 7, then actually what we have established here, ki, like we have said it is a prime number. How can we say that it is a prime number? If it is divisible by the, let's say, the bigger number of 2, 3, 5, 7, then? हाँ? क्या? कुछ कह रहे हैं आप, निहारिका? No? Yes, everybody. Any reason, guys? Any idea? हाँ.
एनी नंबर जो आगे आएगा वो इसका ही मल्टीपल करेगा.
See, everybody, like he has said a very good thing actually. आपको समझ आया या नहीं? देखिए, what he has said, समझिए बात को. Suppose that if you write the factors of a number, right? Let's say I'm writing a number 20. Guys, 20 के factors मैं लिखता हूँ. ठीक है? 20 के factors लिखता हूँ. What are the factors of 20? 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20. Correct? Everybody, yes or no? Right? So now, if 1 is a factor of 20, then 1's complement means 1 into something will give you 20. So 1's complement will also be the factor of 20. If 2 is the factor of 20, then 2's complement, 2 into something will give you 20. So 2's complement will also be the factor of 20. Correct? Now, if 4 is the factor of 20, then 4 into 5, then 5 will also be there in the like factors of 20. Correct, guys? अच्छा, ये root तक क्यों जाते हैं? Why they are going only till root? Let me tell you the reason for that also. Very specified reason for that. See, everybody. Suppose that I'm writing the factors of 36. 36 is a perfect square number, friends. Perfect square number. So roots 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and then 9, 12, 18, 36. Correct, everybody? Right. Now try to find the complements of a number, right? Everybody, pairs, if I talk about, then 1 into 36 is 36. 2 into 18 is 36. 3 into 12 is 36. 4 into 9 is 36. 6 into 6 has no pair, right? So friends, you know what happens is, the under root part of the perfect square number is lying exactly between. There are total 9 factors, right? So 4 from here and 4 from here. The fifth term is 6. The under root is lying exactly midway, actually, in the list of factors. Right, guys? So, agar under root के पहले तक, if there is no factor of this number, then root के बाद भी कोई factor नहीं होगा. Everybody, yes or no? If before root you're not getting any factors, then after root there will not be any factor. Guys, clear now? Right? So that's why they use the root test to find whether the given number is prime or not. Everybody okay? Acha. Guys, why I'm telling you this root test and all? What is the need of it? How can it will be applicable? How can it is applicable in your exam? I'll be showing you the question, guys, in UPSC itself. मैं हटाऊं इसे? 2 मिनट. जल्दी कर लीजिए. Done? Everyone? देखिए. Let me show you. अच्छा, एक और एग्जांपल है. Guys, 241. 241 का रफ रूट इज व्हाट? 15, 16. ठीक है, 16 ले लीजिए आप. So the numbers, prime numbers which are less than 16 is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. Everybody clear? Right. So 241 is not the multiple of 2. 241 is not the multiple of 3. Is not the multiple of 5. 241, 210 plus 31 is not the multiple of 7. 231 will be the multiple of 11. And 13 is 260 minus 13 is 247. 247 will be the multiple of 13. So, ये भी नहीं होगा. So guys, this is a prime number. Everybody clear now? ठीक है? So 241 is a prime number. Okay. Now friends, मुझे एक बात बताइए. If you have to check whether 100 is a prime number or not, what you have to do? What you have to do?
100 is the perfect square of 10.
अरे वो सब ठीक है, 10 से छोटे प्राइम नंबर्स. I mean, you have to check it from 2, 3, 5, 7. That's it. ऐसे बोलो ना.
तो फिर सर अगर वो perfect square का नंबर है, तो फिर उसका तो हमें पता है ना कि वो तो प्राइम नंबर नहीं होगा.
हाँ, वो बात सही है. मैं ये कह रहा हूँ, अगर आपको ये टेस्ट करना होगा तो क्या करेंगे? आपको पता है ये बात सही है, राइट? तो हम जो उसका अंडर रूट है उससे छोटे नंबर्स जो प्राइम नंबर्स हैं उससे उसको टेस्ट करेंगे कि वो डिवाइड होता है या नहीं होता है, राइट? एवरीबडी क्लियर नाउ? दिस इज द प्रोसेस. हाँ, सी फ्रेंड्स, नाउ लुक एट द यूपीएससी क्वेश्चन 2025, right? 2025. Just read the question. And now please tell me what this question is trying to ask. Just look at the question and please tell me the meaning of this question, guys. Don't solve it. There is no need to solve this question. Please comprehend the question and try to explain me what this question is trying to ask. What is the hidden meaning of this question?
Prime number is greater than 7. Prime number 9 से जो बड़े होंगे वो काउंट करना.
कहाँ तक? कहाँ तक?
100.
Guys, 1 to 100 कितने प्राइम नंबर्स हैं अदर देन दीज 4 नंबर्स? आई मीन 9 तो वैसे भी प्राइम नहीं होता. एवरीवन, yes or no? आपको ये बात समझ में है? दिस क्वेश्चन इज ट्राइंग टू आस्क यू द नंबर ऑफ प्राइम नंबर्स फ्रॉम 1 to 100. पहले तो ये बताइए. एवरीवन, yes or no? This question is trying to ask you the number of prime numbers from 1 to 100. That's it. Guys, clear? अब देखिए यहाँ पे एक गलती होने की गुंजाइश है. There is a scope of one mistake. Let me tell you that. देखिए 1 to 100, how many prime numbers are there? 25. Right. But guys, prime numbers are, they start from 2. And here, they are from 1 to 100. Right? Okay, everyone. So question is saying, which are not divisible by 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. ये बात सही है. The question is trying to ask you the list of prime numbers from 1 to 100. You are very correct. But here, 1 will also be considered. ध्यान रखिएगा इस बात को. ठीक है? So friends, 25 minus these 4 prime numbers. देखिए 9 is not a prime number, तो 9 से कोई मतलब नहीं है. 25 minus 4 is 21. And 1 will be added here. Because 1 will also be counted. ये बात आपको समझ आ रही है नहीं आ रही? Guys, it's clear now. And everyone, if you don't know about root test, how much time you will take to solve this question? आप hit and trial करते रह जाएंगे. Right? आप hit and trial ही करते रह जाएंगे. Correct, everyone? Please note it down. Yeah. Yes, everyone. Online students, guys, any doubt, any confusion, any query? Anybody in the class? All right, everyone. See, guys, this question is trying to ask you the list of prime numbers from 1 to 100. Why? Because, abhi, dekhiye, like we have tested 2 numbers. Abhi, in example, we have tested 53. We have tested 83. Right? Let's say we have to test 47 also. So friends, the numbers which are not divisible by any of them, it will be certainly a prime number. Yes or no? And अभी थोड़ी देर पहले मैंने आपसे एक क्वेश्चन पूछा था कि if suppose that you have to check whether 100 is prime or not. So 100 से छोटे prime numbers you have to check. They have written 9 also, but 9 is not needed. It is unnecessarily written actually. Right? And 2, 3, 5, 7 are what? They are nothing but the prime numbers which are less than 10. Correct, everybody? So all the numbers which are not divisible by 2, 3, 5, 7 till 100, they have to be prime numbers. Right? Like, for example, we have tested these 2 numbers. Correct, everybody? What we have done? We have divided these numbers by 2, 3, 5, 7 and they were not divisible by 2, 3, 5, 7. And that's why we have established that they are prime numbers. Guys, okay? ठीक है? So here we have to give you, we have to tell how many numbers from 1 to 100 are prime. But there is one more catch because they have said first 100 numbers. So obviously in first 100 natural numbers, 1 will also be counted. So you have to count 1 also in this list. Right? So all the prime numbers except these 4 numbers and plus 1 will be the final answer. So 25 minus 4 plus 1 will be the final answer. The answer is 22. Guys, any doubt, any confusion, any query? Anybody in the class?
Why would we not consider 9 also? Plus 2
नहीं, वो कह रहे हैं ना कि 9 से भी डिविजिबल नहीं होना चाहिए, तो 9 तो वैसे भी नहीं होगा उस लिस्ट में, और 9 तो प्राइम वैसे भी नहीं होता है ना. जब आप प्राइम नंबर्स की लिस्ट बनाओगे, इन 25 में 9 वैसे भी नहीं है यार, सब्ट्रैक्ट क्या करोगे? Right? And look how close the options are. 20, 21, 22, 23. आपने एक भी मिस किया, गड़बड़ हो जाएगा. जैसे अभी आपने सोचा ना कि 9 भी क्यों नहीं ऐड करें, 9 आपने ऐड कर दिया, मान लीजिए हो गया. Right? Are you getting it, everyone? So you have to be very alert. And आपको सिर्फ कॉन्सेप्ट आने से काम नहीं चलेगा, आपको उसका एप्लीकेशन भी आना चाहिए और आपको इन सारे ट्रैप से बचना भी आना चाहिए. राइट? you should be knowing the concepts, you should be knowing the applications, and you should be also knowing how to avoid these traps. Correct, everyone? Done, guys. Any other confusion, friends? No? Shall we move? Huh? Okay. Yes, everyone fine now? Hope it is clear. All right. Shall we move, guys? Now. Okay. Now there are some more questions, but let's read the concept first. फिर उसके बाद हम इस पे आते हैं, ठीक है? After that, guys, co-prime numbers. And आप ये देखो जरा, आप ये देखो guys. 2025 में how many questions from prime number came? This was one question, this was another question, this was another question. All the three questions based on prime numbers, prime numbers, prime numbers. Right? We'll do all these questions, right? अब एक बार जरा इसको देखिए, एंड मैं आपको बताता हूँ ये सारे के सारे क्वेश्चंस कॉन्सेप्ट पे बेस्ड है. इफ यू नो द कॉन्सेप्ट, द क्वेश्चन विल बी इजी फॉर यू. इफ यू डोंट नो द कॉन्सेप्ट, आप हिट एंड ट्रायल करते रह जाइए. That's it. Okay, everybody? All right. Now, friends, read this question. The question is saying co-prime numbers. Right? What are co-prime numbers, friends? Everybody? Co-prime numbers. Co-prime numbers means they are relatively prime to each other. Right? Nothing is common between them. Everybody clear? They are relatively prime to each other. Nothing is common between them. Okay? So, if the SCF of two numbers, the highest common factor of two numbers is 1, then these two numbers are known to be co-prime to each other. Right? कुछ भी हो सकता है. For example, 8 and 15. Right? 8 and 15, nothing is common between 8 and 15. So, they are relatively prime to each other. They are co-prime to each other. Guys, hope it is clear. ठीक है? अच्छा. Now, friends, even number and odd number. UPSC is exploring these days even number, odd numbers, like anything. ठीक है? Okay. Guys, what are even numbers and what are odd numbers? Even numbers are the numbers which are divisible by 2. ठीक है? अच्छा, what about 0, guys? 0 is even or odd? Neither. What is 0? यार ये देखो लिखा हुआ है, राइट? सी एवरीवन, देखिए एवरीवन, एक बात समझिए. What is the general form of an odd number or of an even number? The general form of an even number is 2n. Everybody, yes or no? Where n is the natural number. ठीक? The general form of an even number is 2n, where not natural number, n is integer. Sorry, negative भी तो होता है. ठीक है? Where n is integer. Negative numbers are also even number. So everyone, if I put n is equal to 0 here, ठीक है? If I put n is equal to 0, this will become 0. The set of even number के अंदर there is one member will be 0. ठीक है? Now the set of odd numbers का general form will be 2n plus minus 1, where n belongs to integer. Everybody, yes or no? Right? Now friends, for any integer, this number will not become 0. Think on it. आप कोई भी integer put करिए, this number will not become 0. This will become 0 for n is equal to 0. Right? So 0 is the member of the set of even numbers. So by default, 0 will be treated as an even number, guys. Everybody clear now? ठीक है? By default, 0 will be treated as an even number. Everybody, yes? Okay. ठीक है? Now friends, let's move. You all know that even plus even is even. Odd plus odd is also even. Odd plus even is odd. ठीक है? अच्छा, what about the product? Odd into odd is odd. Odd into even is even. See guys, if the product of two numbers is even, then at least one of them has to be an even number. Right? Everybody clear now? ठीक है? हटाओ इसे. Now look at one question, guys. This question was asked in some state PCS exam. मैंने वहाँ से लिया इसको. And I really liked this question. State PCS में भी कभी-कभी बहुत अच्छे क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. मुझे इसको सॉल्व मत करिएगा इस, ठीक है? Everyone, please don't solve this question. Just read it, right? And can you tell me the meaning of the first statement? देखिए फ्रेंड्स, जब तक आप क्वेश्चन को इस तरह से नहीं पढ़ना शुरू करेंगे, you won't be good at data sufficiency. ठीक? मुझे ये बताइए, what is the meaning of this first statement of the question? हाँ? अरे मैं हिंदी ट्रांसलेशन नहीं पूछ रहा हूँ कि 3 प्राइम नंबर्स का सम 100 है. मैं ये सब नहीं पूछ रहा हूँ आपसे. आपको क्या लगता है मुझे हिंदी ट्रांसलेशन नहीं आता है? मैं जो Yes everyone, the sum of 3 prime numbers is 100. What you can conclude from this statement? UPSC में क्वेश्चंस आते हैं ना, consider the following statements, right? So what you can conclude from this statement? Yes everybody, what you can conclude from it?
Sir, I think one of the 3 numbers is even number. That's why the sum is 100.
Yes. See everyone, think about it. The sum has to be 100, right? The sum has to be 100. And what is 100? 100 is an even number, right? So the sum of 3 numbers is even number. Everyone, only there are, I think, 2 possibilities. Even plus even plus even is even. Yes or no? Number 1. Even plus odd is even. This is case number 2. Right, friends? Huh? Only these 2 cases are possible. Only these 2 cases are possible. Right? See, friends, this case is not possible. The reason is all of them have to be prime number, and 2 is the only even prime number, so all of them have to be 2. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 is not equal to 100. ये तो नहीं हो सकता, right? So case 1 won't be the answer, so obviously it lies in case 2 only. ठीक है? And guys, even prime number is 2. अब मैं आपको एक बात बताता हूँ. If I was asking you what is the meaning of this question, what I wanted to listen is one of those 3 numbers have to be 2. Right everyone? उसमें से एक नंबर 2 होगा ही होगा, 100% होगा. Correct guys? ठीक है? अच्छा. Now let's say कह रहे हैं कि exceed by 24. So let's say one number is x, another is x plus 24, and एक नंबर तो 2 है ही. ठीक है? So x plus 24 plus 2 is equal to 100. So 2x plus 26 is equal to 100. 26 का मतलब 74. Then x will be 37, and x plus 24 will be 61, and it is 2. Guys, these are the 3 numbers. Everybody clear now? Guys, any doubt, any confusion, any query? Anybody in the class?
How can you consider that one number of
देखिए, even number है, and ये भी प्राइम है, ये भी प्राइम है, ये भी प्राइम है. So एक ही even number है जो प्राइम होता है, which is 2. That's why it has to be 2. Right? Everybody clear now? Friends, any doubt? So friends, you know what? Questions को इस तरह से पढ़ने की आदत डालिए. Right? Else अगर आप ऐसे पढ़ेंगे कि 3 प्राइम नंबर्स का सम 100 है, तो पता है अगला स्टेप आपका क्या होगा? अगला स्टेप होगा आप हिट एंड ट्रायल करना शुरू करेंगे. A plus B plus C is equal to 100. Now you are trying to put the values of A and B and C. That's it. Right? आप किस तरह से सवाल को पढ़ रहे हैं उससे ही डिसाइड हो जाएगा कि आप सोल्यूशन में करने क्या वाले हैं. राइट एवरीवन? ठीक है, ओके. अच्छा ठीक है. कंसिडर, मैं बोलता हूं एक क्वेश्चन. कंसिडर, लिखिए मत, ऐसे बताइए. कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट. ठीक है. ऑल द एंगल्स ऑफ ए ट्राइंगल आर प्राइम नंबर्स. बस इतना ही स्टेटमेंट है. ऑल द एंगल्स ऑफ ए ट्राइंगल आर प्राइम नंबर्स. व्हाट यू कैन डिड्यूस फ्रॉम दिस डेटा? Yes, one of those three angles has to be 2 degree. बस इतना ही डिड्यूस कर पाएंगे आप, इसके अलावा कुछ नहीं. क्लियर एवरीबॉडी? गुड. ओके. यस एवरीवन, एक बात का ध्यान रखिएगा. दिस क्वेश्चन इज सेइंग व्हाट. यस, इंटीजर. इंटीजर का मतलब yes, you have to think about negative values also. ठीक है. Yes everyone, अब देखिए जरा. The product of two integers is 30. ठीक है. देखिए, the product of two integers is 30. So 1 into 30 is 30. 2 into 15 is 30. 3 into 10 is 30. 5 into 6 is 30. Question is saying what can be their minimum sum? Guys, minimum sum. आप सॉल्व करेंगे तो आप कुछ भी सॉल्व कर देंगे, तो इसलिए आपको सॉल्व नहीं करना है. राइट. व्हाट कैन बी देयर मिनिमम सम? गाइस, द सम कैन बी मिनिमम व्हेन बोथ द नंबर्स आर मिनिमम. राइट. सो इधर देखिए जरा, मुझे ये बताइए, द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ दीज टू नंबर्स इज 30 और नॉट. राइट. ओके. अच्छा, अब मुझे आंसर बताइए. अब What is the answer? Final answer. अरे फाइनल आंसर बोलो. 5 6 11 11 -11. Everyone? -39. -29. Yes everyone. -31. -17. -31. Okay, it is written. Guys, shall we discuss? आप देख रहे हैं? अब मुझे बताइए गाइस, अगर यूपीएससी का है बेसिक न्यूमरेसी टिल क्लास 10th, कुछ गलत है उसमें? हाँ. देखिए एवरीवन, क्वेश्चन इज सेइंग वेयर द इवन इंटीजर इज ग्रेटर देन द ऑड. रीड दिस कंडीशन. मुझे बताइए, यहां पे आप ये बताइए कि ये ऑड है ना और ये इवन है. विच इज बिगर गाइस? -1. पहले ये बताइए, -1 इज ग्रेटर देन -30 और -30 इज ग्रेटर देन -1. -1 is greater than -30. So guys, here odd number is greater. अच्छा, this is odd or even? I mean, यहाँ पे क्या होगा? Odd is greater. यहाँ पे भी odd is greater. ठीक है? So guys, only one pair is satisfying the given condition. So you will consider -2 and -15 as the numbers, and their sum is -17. Only one answer is correct in the class. Everyone fine now? हाँ, क्या दिक्कत है आपको ये बताइए. कहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम आई है मुझे वो बता दीजिए, मैं उसी पॉइंट पे आपको एक्सप्लेन करता हूँ. माइनस क्यों लिया? क्वेश्चन इज सेइंग व्हाट कैन बी. गाइस, इसको पढ़िए जरा. व्हाट कैन बी, वो कह रहे हैं कि मिनिमम सम क्या हो सकता है, तो जितना मिनिमम हो सकता है उसको कर दीजिए. क्वेश्चन इज सेइंग व्हाट कैन बी. यू हैव टू मिनिमाइज द सम as minimum as possible. Positive. If you take the positive one, then the number obviously, like, what is the sum you are getting? Suppose that you are getting 5 6 11. So obviously 11 is greater, or the minus values are greater. Negative values are less actually. Now question is saying minimum sum, right? So you have to minimize the sum as minimum as possible. So obviously that you have to take the negative one. Correct? Friends, any other doubt? Now everybody, if the same question comes to the examination, मैं आपको बता रहा हूं 95% जनता का ये क्वेश्चन गलत हो जाएगा और आप भी उसमें से होंगे। कह रहे 100% का गलत होगा कह रहे सर 100% का गलत होगा। So you have to be this much vigilant guys in the examination. और वहां पे वो they will trap you actually, right? वो ऐसी वैल्यूज लिखेंगे वहां पे, ऐसी वैसी कुछ भी, वो 11 भी लिखेंगे वहां पे और फर्स्ट ग्लांस में यू विल मार्क 11 एंड यू विल से यो सही हो गया राइट, ठीक है ना, यो। यस, एवरीवन डन नाउ, शैल यू मूव? ओके, चलिए। ओके, यू प्लीज ट्राई दिस क्वेश्चन। अभी आपको समझ आ गया ना हैक? यू प्लीज ट्राई दिस क्वेश्चन, या टेल मी द आंसर।
जहाँ पे मिनिमम मैक्सिमम कुछ दिया नहीं है तो वहाँ पे इंटीजर्स में फिर पॉजिटिव लेना चाहिए, नेगेटिव लेना चाहिए?
आप क्वेश्चन को करिए, आपको खुद समझ में आ जाएगा। यस एवरीवन, हाँ जी, 13 5 okay guys, I'm getting one answer as 13, another as 5. Who is saying 5? 30, कोई बात, 12, okay, 12. Shall we discuss or you want some more time? साक्षी आपका कितना आ रहा है? नहीं आ रहा है, कर दीजिए। पल्लवी 13, ओके। यस एवरीवन, अमन आपका कितना आ रहा है? अच्छा, ठीक है। शैल वी डिस्कस गाइस? देखिए फ्रेंड्स, प्राइमा फेसी द क्वेश्चन इज सेइंग द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ 5 इंटीजर्स इज 45, right? Don't talk. The question is saying the product of 5 integers is 45, right? So everyone, just think about the factors of 45. So 45 के factor is 9 into 5, we all know, right? So 9 into 5 is 45. So 9 can be written as 3 into 3 into 5, right? Now friends, question is saying the product of 5 integers is 45, ठीक? So as many ones we can multiply from our side. It is like privilege with 1. But they are saying distinct also. Right? I'm coming to like situation. They are saying distinct integers. So friends, for them, I mean, to make them distinct, put negative. Right everyone? That's why now all of them are distinct and the product of 5 integers becomes 45. Now what is their sum guys? 5? कर लीजिए आराम से। Guys, what is the answer? The answer will be unique 5. आप ये भी नहीं कहते कि can't be determined. ऐसा नहीं है, इसके 2 आंसर भी नहीं आएंगे, एक ही आंसर आएगा, only one unique answer. The unique answer is 5. चेक कर लीजिए, right? अब you got the answer of your question, right? All of you, the answer is 5. Done. Everyone clear now? Any confusion guys? No? And again, if the same question comes, 100%. Okay. So guys, again, let me tell you, if the question is saying about integers, question is like trying to think about the negative values also. ये समझ लीजिए आप, ठीक है? अच्छा, now ये सिंपल क्वेश्चन है, वैसे आप कर सकते हैं, इसको ट्राई करेंगे। एवरीवन, विल यू ट्राई दिस क्वेश्चन? Guys, what happened? नहीं हो रहा है? 2, 3, 2 solution आएंगे. क्या क्या कह रहे हैं? 2 आ सकती है, 3 आ सकती है, 4 भी आ सकती है.
नंबर्स बता रहे हैं 2 and 3.
सी एवरीवन, देखिए बात को समझिए. सबसे जो फर्स्ट सोल्यूशन है ना वो है 116, 16 1, 2 3, 3 2. The answer is 4. Okay, clear? Any doubt, guys? Any query, anyone? It's clear now. Yes, anyone, any doubt? Okay. The answer is 4. Right? Guys, these are very basic questions, but हम लोग उनसे बहुत ऊपर उठ चुके हैं. है ना? यही प्रॉब्लम है. ठीक है? ओके. Yes, all of you. इसको कैसे करेंगे? It's a very simple question. कैसे करेंगे? कैसे करेंगे गाइस? हाँ, प्रोसेस बताइए मुझे ये ऐसे ऐसे मत करिए उसको देख के, इससे कुछ नहीं होगा. अच्छा ठीक है, ठीक है, इससे क्या करें हम? पता नहीं. कह रहे हैं बाकी आप देख लो क्या करना है. Yes, everyone, each pair is giving you -1. Yes or no? -1, -1, -1, -1, -1. Each pair is giving you -1. How many total pairs are there? 50 pairs are there. The answer is -50. That's it. Guys, hope it is clear. Right? Each pair is giving you -1 and there are total 50 pairs. The answer is -50. Guys, done? Clear? ठीक है? Done? Okay. Now let's talk about the next such question. Everyone, अब इसका आंसर बताइए आप. क्या होगा? Quick. Yes. The answer is -47. Why it is -47, guys? -3 is missing. Right? So the answer is -47. And वैसे भी आप ये देखो, if total number of terms कितने लिखे हुए हैं, total terms numbers कितने लिखे हुए हैं? 94. 94 divided by 2 with minus sign. Why by 2? Because number of pairs. Right, everyone? Okay. ये बताइए जरा. आराम से करिएगा, सोचिए कैसे होगा. -54, all of you?
Yes.
Which term, everyone, which term is, देखिए, what do you know about this type of question? You know कि like number of pairs have to be found, ठीक है? But one number is actually disturbing your pattern, yes or no? Which number is disturbing your pattern? -8. Take this out separately. इसको बाद में देख लेंगे, ठीक है? Try to solve this question from here to here. What is the answer? Okay, everybody, clear now? Done? Any doubt, guys? Clear now? Okay. All right. The next question थोड़ा सा लेंदी है. 8. हाँ? 854. Negative? Positive 854. कोई बात नहीं, आने दीजिए ना. Plus 854 एंड आपने क्या बोला? माइनस, कौन बोल रहा था माइनस?
माइनस
847. ओके जी. व्हाट? 902. हाँ, डोंट टॉक.
847
847 पॉजिटिव.
plus
पॉजिटिव. ओके.
positive 9.
पॉजिटिव 902. ऑल राइट. कैसे करेंगे गाइस? व्हाट इज द प्रोसेस?
1700
जो टर्म डिस्टर्ब कर रहा है उसको अलग करो, बाकी पूरा सॉल्व करो और बाद में उसको एडजस्ट करो. यही है ना? सो विच टर्म इज डिस्टर्बिंग योर पैटर्न? द लास्ट टर्म 1701. ठीक है, ठीक है. वी विल टेक दिस लेटर. ठीक है. सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम हियर टू हियर. Guys, these are first 6 terms are missing, so 1694 terms are written, right? ये 1700 तक में first 6 terms are missing, so this is 1694 terms are written with minus sign. So these many pairs are there, guys, and plus 1701. Friends, agreed? This will be the answer. So answer will be positive value, that is for sure. So this is minus 847. ठीक है, plus 1701. Yes, 854 is the correct answer, guys. Correct. The first answer is the correct one. Yeah. ठीक है. Everyone fine now? Guys, any doubt? Any confusion? No? ठीक है. Okay. After that. Yes. See friends, this was again. आप ये देखो. In 2024. अगेन गाइस 2025 में मैंने आपको प्राइम नंबर्स के क्वेश्चन दिखाए थे. आप 2024 के क्वेश्चंस भी देखो. इसको करिए जरा, एक बार करते हैं. कैसे करेंगे मुझे प्रोसेस बताइए ना. अभी करना नहीं है, पहले प्रोसेस कैसे करेंगे ये बताइए. क्या करेंगे? हाउ टू स्टार्ट? यस एवरीवन, हाउ टू स्टार्ट?
Prime numbers below 10.
ठीक है. व्हाट आर द प्राइम नंबर्स बिलो 10?
2, 3, 5, 7.
4 prime numbers below 10 are there, which is 2, 3, 5, 7. Guys, here we have to use 2, 3, 5, 7. अच्छा, मुझे एक बात बताइए. Guys, we have to add 3 of them. So 4 prime numbers are given. Out of those 4, we have to take 3 at a time and we need to add them. How many total sums are possible? अब बात समझ रहे हैं मैं क्या पूछ रहा हूं? You are taking 3 out of 4 number at a time and adding them. How many total sums are possible? 4 sums are possible. Okay. See everyone, 2, 3, 5, 7, right? Oops, sorry. 2, 3, 5, 7. देखिए फ्रेंड, जब तक आपको ये समझ ना आ जाए ना, आप उस क्वेश्चन में मत जाया कीजिए. नहीं तो आप रैंडम हिट एंड ट्रायल करते रह जाएंगे क्वेश्चन में. समझ लीजिए इस चीज को. ठीक है. See guys, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 7. ठीक. Now guys, देखिए जरा 2, 3, 5 first 3 numbers, then 2, 5, 7. ठीक है. Then 2, 3, 7 and then 3, 5, 7. Everyone, any other possibility of sum? बोलिए. Right? Now just add them and find out the unit digit. This is 10, this is 12, this is 12 and this is 15. Right? हाँ? क्या हो गया? सेकंड वाले का 14 आ रहा है. सॉरी, आई एम सॉरी गाइस. सेकंड वाले का 14. गुड. अब क्या कह रहे हैं? यूनिट डिजिट कैन बी 0. यस. यूनिट डिजिट कैन बी 9. नो. यूनिट डिजिट कैन बी 5. यस. करेक्ट एवरीबडी. देखिए क्वेश्चन बहुत बाद में सॉल्व होता है, आप समझिए. उसके पहले ना क्वेश्चन, व्हाट द क्वेश्चन इज ट्राइंग टू आस्क, हाउ इट विल बी डन, ये सारी बातें आप करिए. देखिए मैं आपको सारे क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करके दिखा सकता हूं, बट आई वांट यू गाइस टू ट्राई, गिव देम अ ट्राई. उसके बाद वी ऑल विल डिस्कस. ठीक है. एक और करते हैं. चलिए. अच्छा, 2024 का ही है गाइस. ये देखिए ऑड इवन, जो अभी हम बात कर रहे थे ना कि दिस टाइम यूपीएससी इज लाइक फोकसिंग अपॉन द प्रोडक्ट इज इवन और ऑड और समथिंग. इसको आप करिएगा नहीं, बस आप एक बार जस्ट रीड द क्वेश्चन. ठीक, कुछ नहीं करने की जरूरत है. जस्ट रीड द क्वेश्चन गाइस. ठीक है. राइट. पढ़ लिया आपने? नाउ एवरीवन, मुझे एक बात बताइए, व्हाट इज एस? इवन. इवन इनटू एनी नंबर विल बिकम इवन. ठीक, एस इज इवन गाइस. ठीक है, ये एस मल्टीप्लाई हो रहा है पूरे प्रोडक्ट में, मतलब पूरे एक्सप्रेशन में. सही है, एस मल्टीप्लाई हो रहा है. सही है गाइस, यस और नो? इस तरह से क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करिएगा, अभी खत्म नहीं हुआ है, द क्वेश्चन इज नॉट एंडेड येट. ठीक है, अच्छा. नाउ गाइस, व्हाट इज क्यू प्लस आर? ये इवन है या ऑड है, आप बताइए. क्यू प्लस आर ऑड है, सो ऑड स्क्वायर विल बी ऑड, सो दिस एक्सप्रेशन इज ऑड. P plus S, even or odd? Odd into odd is what? Odd into odd is odd यार. क्या कर रहे हो तुम लोग? हाँ. Yes everyone. Odd into odd is odd. 3 into 5 suppose that. अगर कभी आप स्टक हो जाते हैं ना तो दो नंबर थिंक ऑन इट एंड मल्टीप्लाई देम. Yes everyone, what is the answer? D guys. ठीक है, is it clear? मैं इसलिए कहता हूं कि आप एक बार प्रैक्टिस किया करिए इन क्वेश्चंस की. ठीक है, क्योंकि मैं कर दूंगा तो मैं तो कर ही दूंगा. ओके, ठीक है, आप इसको करिए. एवरीवन अगेन देख रहे हैं आप 2024 में गाइस ये कितने क्वेश्चंस है सिर्फ नंबर्स पे. मतलब आप ना इसमें कोई मैथ्स है ना कुछ, सिर्फ नंबर्स सोचने हैं गाइस. बस करिए, आप करिए. एवरीवन प्लीज ट्राई दिस. वो कह रहे हैं कि 1 to 7 में सॉरी देयर आर 3 numbers x y z selected from the set of first 7 natural numbers such that x greater than 2y greater than 3z. How many distinct triplets are possible? And this is going to be the last question for the day guys. ठीक है, it is already 10:57. Yes, everyone. One. Okay. Two. Okay. Two. नंबर ही तो सोच रहे हैं, 3 नंबर, वो भी 1 to 7 के सेट में. हाँ, सोच रहे हैं, सोचिए सोचिए. आप लोग बहुत अच्छी एक्टिंग कर रहे हैं सोचने की, पता है. यस एवरीवन, क्या आंसर है? 4. ओके guys, shall we discuss or want some more time? Discuss. Don't talk. मुझे ये बताइए क्या लिखा हुआ है? x greater than 2y is greater than 3z. ठीक है, मुझे ये बताइए मैं 5 ले लूं अगर और यहां पे 1, बिकॉज 5 से मतलब 5 हैज टू बी ग्रेटर देन ट्वाइस ऑफ सम नंबर, सो इट्स 2, राइट? एंड ट्वाइस ऑफ दिस हैज टू बी ग्रेटर देन थ्राइस ऑफ दिस. ये हो गया. तो अगर गाइस इसको समझिए जरा, इफ इट इज 5 to 1 देन इट विल बी सेटिस्फाइड 6 to 1 ऑल्सो, राइट? एंड इट विल सेटिस्फाई 7 to 1 ऑल्सो, राइट? अब एक बार 7 3 1 के साथ चेक करिए जरा. ट्वाइस ऑफ दिस इज, हाँ ठीक है, ग्रेटर देन दिस, आई मीन लेस देन दिस, एंड देन thrice of this will be less than twice of, yes correct. 4 हो गया, हाँ ठीक है, 4 से बड़ा कोई ऑप्शन ही नहीं है, तो मार्क कर दो. अब दोबारा सर्च करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है आपको. गाइस इट इज क्लियर? ओके, सिंपल क्वेश्चन, राइट? लेकिन आप उसको भी कांटे का सवाल बना देते. यस एवरीवन, डन नाउ? ओके गाइस, सो लाइक होप यू एंजॉयड द सेशन.